This question coming in for Chuck Crosby. Donna sent us the email. She says she has filed for divorce, Chuck, from her husband and is now planning on buying a home in the next 6 months. She's wondering, is there a document that is needed for her soon-to-be ex-husband to sign that says that he is not going to be party to this new home that she's buying, and she will in fact be the sole owner of the property, and he has no right to it. Yeah.
Well, sort of. There's different views on this. My view is if he signs a document saying, I have no interest in this house, okay, that's our starting document. The statute that gives him an interest says anything she owns in fee simple or by herself during coverture, which is the legal word for the time you're married, he has a courtesy interest. A female spouse would have a dower interest. Harks back to the days when you had to bring 6 goats to a marriage kind of thing. Anyhow, the statute says property you own by yourself. Well, if he signs off a document that says I have no interest in this house, well, that just kind of verifies she owns it all by herself. So I see it kind of like a snake eating its tail. Okay, so what typically is done is to waive the dower or courtesy interest. They'll come in and they will sign off on the mortgage because remember, until a judge says you are not married, you are still married. So even though you filed the divorce, even though you've got a legal separation, doesn't matter. You're still married. So they come in and they sign off on the mortgage document. Now that sounds kind of scary. The problem or the thing that makes it not scary is there's 2 documents that create a mortgage, a note, which is a promise to pay, and a mortgage, which says if you don't make the payment, they take the house. Now, in the mortgage, paragraph 13 or 21, depending on which bank you're using, will say that if you sign only the mortgage and not the note, so you did not sign the promise to pay, all you're signing is the mortgage saying if you don't pay, they take the house. Then if you only sign the mortgage, you're not personally liable for any of the money borrowed, period. Says it right there. In the 36 some odd years I've been doing this, I can only count on one hand the time that a person did not sign off on that, having been shown paragraph 13 or 21. And that was a high conflict divorce. He wasn't going to sign it no matter what. Another way around that is don't own it by yourself in fee simple. Have a friend, a mother, a child, probably parent, brother, sister, somebody go on the deed with you in joint survivorship. Joint survivorship is technically a life estate with fee simple after one of the parties passes. So dower and courtesy doesn't attach in that instance. Okay.
All right.
So that's typically the way it's handled.
All right. Well, hopefully that will help. A reminder, if you have tried to sell your home in the past, but nothing worked, I have buyers. I do, and lots of them. If you want, we can help you. Go to bobhasbuyers.com, fill out the form, submit it, and I will contact you and get you on the market and sold.